Hi, library friends, and welcome to Overdue Conversations with the Library Ladies. I'm Lonnie Smith, WCPL's Outreach Manager.
And I'm Kylie Alumdar, WCPL Marketing and PR Manager.
This is your cozy corner for books, brews, and all the buzz from our favorite place to read, learn, and connect, the Williams County Public Library.
So grab your coffee, settle in, and join us for today's stories and events. And before we get started, I do want to remind you, as this is Thanksgiving week, that the locations at Williams County Public Library will close at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, November 26th, and then will be closed all day on Thursday, November 27th for Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving already here. I cannot wait to eat with my family.
Same. We're doing the turkey, so.
Me too.
Yay.
Oh, I can't wait to see how yours turns out.
Oh, my husband
Good
cooks
luck
it.
out there, turkey cookers.
Yes, exactly. You've got this.
You can do it.
You can succeed.
Give us your favorite way to cook a turkey below, because I am new at this, so it is a big question mark for this year.
And do you remember my tip?
Yes, I'm going to. I'm going to do the mayonnaise.
Yeah, the Hellman's mayonnaise.
Oh, it has to be Hellman's.
Well, I mean, in my opinion. Coating the whole turkey with the Hellman's mayonnaise is what I was told by our coworker, Luann Hogel. And my husband and I have done it that way for like 5 years, and it's turned out perfectly every time.
I have watched so many how-to videos on how to cook the turkey, and I've heard good things about the mayonnaise way, so I'm going to give it a go this year.
Yes.
But after Thanksgiving, Santa comes to town. That's our next big thing.
Yeah.
Can you believe we're already here?
No, honestly.
So get ready, because here we go. Happy New Year.
Right, exactly.
So what do we have planned for Santa arrivals?
Okay, so actually, the first Santa stop is going to be at the Eden Branch Library, and that's going to be on November 30th, which is a Sunday. You can stop in from 3:30 to 5:30, and you can get your picture taken with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
They do a whole community event for this, don't they?
This program, it's actually a partnership program with the Eden Chamber of Commerce, local youth groups, and then also the Eden School, because the junior high choir is going to come out and sing carols as well.
I love it. Let's get the season going.
Right. So
first we eat turkey, and then we go see Santa.
And then see Santa. Yes. Yeah. So there will be a lot to do. I know they're going to have crafts, games, obviously the caroling, and then snacks, cookies, hot cocoa,
nice
door
little afternoon.
prizes. So you want to make sure you come out. And it's for all ages, and it's free.
What time was that on that Sunday?
Sunday from 3:30 to 5:30 on November 30th.
Thank you. That sounds fun.
Yes. It'll be
Can't
a lot
wait
of
to
fun.
see you all out in Eden. So next, are we doing our
Sip and
flips? Okay. So what are you drinking today? What did you choose?
Okay, well, we went to Cora and we tried a few of their new seasonal drinks. So I actually got its pistachio white mocha, and it is delicious. I was like, I didn't want anything super sweet, and this fits the bill perfectly.
How's the nutty flavor?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, it's really good.
They have such a balanced coffee over there.
They really do.
I decided to go seasonally. I know I was just talking about Santa. So I got the candy cane latte.
Yum.
This is so good. This is not overwhelmingly candy cane flavored. It's got a strong coffee flavor to it. But I'm going to age myself here. This coffee reminds me of the Maggie Ray's candy cane latte that you used to be able to get in 1997, 98 in there. This is it. I've looked for this since that coffee shop closed, and here it is. It's Christmas in a cup. I couldn't be happier. I'm going to have about 4 more of these.
What a review. Well, good job, Cora.
Absolutely great job, Cora. It's so delicious.
Yes, and thank you for our delicious coffee. And also as a thank you, so for today we're going to do something a little bit different for what we're reading. We're actually going to be talking about books that our patrons love to read as a thank you to all of our patrons.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what you're reading.
Yeah, so settle in because we have a lot of books. These are books that we have noticed as librarians that are popular authors or book series that our patrons love to check out.
So the title may not necessarily be the most popular book, but the author or the series is very, very popular. So to start, I will start with this pretty girl in the back here. This is Fancy Nancy, and I'm sure parents out there know who Fancy Nancy is.
Oh, yes.
This is the newest book from her, and I love the picture on the back with the hearts in her hair.
Yeah.
She's so cute. So to all my Fancy Nancys out there, here's a new one for you.
And another author that I would love to shout out is actually Randy Wayne White. And you might not have known this, but he actually I believe that he either lived in Pioneer or went to North Central, but he comes around this area very often, and he donated so many of these books to our local schools when they came out. It is his Fins series. So there are, I think, 3 or 4 books in the series, and he has donated hundreds and hundreds of copies to our local kids. And they're a lot of fun. They're all about sharks and marine life because he now lives in Florida.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so I wanted to give a shout out to that. Plus, I know so many of our patrons love reading Randy Wayne White because he writes adult fiction as well.
I've seen the name. I had no idea he was a local author.
Yeah.
So good on him and good on you all for reading his books. That's
Absolutely.
how we support local.
Yes. All right, what's next for you?
Babysitters Club. Now, this one is timeless. I tell you, the kids nowadays love Babysitters Club, and the kids when I was a kid loved Babysitters Club.
I read Babysitters Club, and I'm actually reading a Babysitters Club book with my daughter right now.
So this one is a standard novel like the ones that we read. However, there are Babysitter Club graphic novels nowadays as well. So if your child prefers graphic novels, we've got those too.
Yeah, and those are super popular.
And then we'll keep going down my list. This one is Rita Mae Brown, and this is Sneaky Pie Brown. He is her cat, and he helps her solve mysteries. So if you are a fan of cozy mysteries and cats like me, you will like these books. They're not anything too shocking. They're not anything too scary. They are just what they call themselves. They are a cozy mystery to keep you warm on a cold night. They're lovely. Moving on, we have one of the most famous authors, I think, that is, or the most popular authors that comes out of our library is Nora Roberts.
Absolutely.
My homebound patrons love to read Nora Roberts.
I love Nora Roberts.
They're whatever the newest one is. They don't care what it's about. Just give me.
You know what I can say about Nora Roberts is her books will always get me out of a reading slump. Like if I am having a hard time finding a book to read, I can pick up a Nora Roberts or her other series.
Her pen name
JD
Robb. So if you like Nora Roberts, you may enjoy JD Robb. Although JD Robb does write more like police procedurals.
Yes.
It's more of a whodunit, where when she writes as Nora Roberts, her stories are about anything. I mean, that's what's so great is you know that they're going to be different. It's not a formulaic situation for her at all.
No.
I don't know how she puts out this many books, but kudos to her.
Yes.
So,
and I love to read them. So check out Nora Roberts if you're in a reading slump, honestly. I can talk about a few of mine. So this is a book by Jory John. This is Giraffe Problems. But I also wanted to touch on his series, The Good Egg, The Bad Seed series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So those books are just beloved, and I love that they also teach a good story along with them. You're learning about your mental health or
there's some underlying education in his stories with just a cute story,
and it's told in a fun way. So Jory John is a great author who is very well beloved by our patrons. Also, the kids are obsessed with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. My daughter, I think she told me she has one book left in the entire series because she's read all of them.
Wow.
Which is a lot. It's a lot. But this is just a fun read for kids who are really getting started into chapter books. There are still some pictures throughout, and it's a quick enough read where it keeps their interest and the plot line moves along.
Plotline moves along in those books very fast. I remember picking up a couple of those myself and reading them because I was curious about them, and they're so fun and they're so fast that you can buzz through one in no time. And if your child sees you enjoying a book, I bet they're going to enjoy it too.
Absolutely. For our teens, okay, so this is the One Piece manga. Manga is super, super popular. I wanted to talk about One Piece specifically because I know that Netflix came out with a live action movie not too long ago, and I feel like that's really also brought more fans to the series.
Sure.
But manga is so loved by our teens, and then definitely check out the One Piece series. Did you want to talk about?
Yeah. So Clive Cussler, he writes stories that usually have some sort of war theme or treasure hunting, very action-packed. So if you like action movies, you would like one of his books. And he's got a lot of them as well. And they're all different storylines, so you can pick and choose something that sounds good to you. Kristen Hanna. She writes a lot of historical fiction. These are also popular with my homebounds, and I mean popular with patrons of all ages. But get your Kleenex ready. Hers
Yeah.
tend to be kind of sad, but if you're in the mood for a good cry and you need one, this is the way to go.
I know
I
her
have not
book.
been brave enough to
I know.
try it yet.
I've had The Great Alone on my TBR for forever, along with The Women.
The Women is on my TBR.
Yes.
Yep. I did just decide to go with a nonfiction book about Vietnam though.
Yeah.
So, and then finally, the heavy hitter of my homebounds, the most popular author I think I pull all year long is Beth Weissman. Her and her Amish author buddies, I use them all the time for my homebound patrons. These are gentle reads. They are an Amish faith-based story, but they usually have some sort of underlying theme. So sometimes it's working at a hotel. Other times it's a girl moving away from the Amish life and what that looks like for them. Some are set in the past and some are modern. So you can choose what you like, but they all have an underlying gentle theme. So it is very safe to give to elderly individuals that I take care of on my homebound. So we go through a lot of Beth Weissman, and they love her work. So it's not that I'm just forcing these books on them. They really love it. Yes.
And to finish off with another popular author that so many of our patrons love, including myself, because I have read all of her books, including this one I'm about to show you, is
I'm gonna need that one on my desk.
Yeah, the Sarah J. Maas. This is her last, well, it's her latest book in the Crescent City series, but all of her books, the ACOTAR, which stands for A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and then her Throne of Glass series, and Crescent Cities are some of the most checked out books.
They are. They're very popular on Book Talk right now, so there's a lot of chatter about them. You'll find if you ask your friends, they've probably read them.
Yeah.
When I had the ACOTAR books at my house, I had a friend of mine come over and they said, "You're reading this too?"
Yeah.
Why is everybody reading this? And so then I had to go into the whole story about why am I so invested? And I was already on book 3 or 4, so it was a bit of a lengthy story.
Yeah.
I love them. I love her writing. I think she does a great job explaining the world. Yes.
Because they are fantasy series.
And I would tell you I don't like fantasy.
Yeah.
And yet here I am excited for, getting into these.
I picked up the ACOTAR series probably in 2021. I hadn't read hardly anything in probably a couple of years. And those are the books that really did get me back into reading, honestly.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, because you're just gripped after that first book.
Yes. So Sarah J. Maas. Highly recommend if you like some fantasy books, along with all the other books that we have recommended, because our patrons love them, we love them, and we love to see them checked out.
There's a variety of books that we talked about. There's something for everyone. If you don't see something you like, please talk to one of us, and we'd be happy to help you choose a title that works better for what you're looking for.
Yeah. So moving on to our Beyond the Stacks, and I feel like this Beyond the Stacks topic is like a really good one. I'm excited to talk about it, and it is our little food pantries that we have at the library.
I think this is such a cool thing. We had a very generous local donor who brought them in for many of our branches. Check with your local branch, make sure that they've got one there. And they are just sitting outside our branch. Anyone can use them any time of day. There's no requirements. There's no anything. You could just walk up and either put food in or take food out, whatever your need is.
Yes. I would say just check the list of foods if you're interested in donating. I'll always make sure nothing is expired. And then also like canned foods, toothpaste, those type of items are always needed. And anybody is welcome to stop in and take food as needed as well.
Yeah, and make sure that you don't, if you donate, that they're shelf-stable items. So check your dates on your cans or your boxes of foods and think about if you were in need, what would you want? So not necessarily just the regular things that you might take for granted are things that maybe they haven't had for a while. So in this time of food uncertainty, if you can help, great. If you need help, that's okay too. No shame.
Yeah.
Come to the library. We'd love to help you.
Yeah. And also with it being Thanksgiving week, it's a great way to give back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving right on to our lightning round of events.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm going to have to take a little sip of coffee first.
I will start.
All right.
Lightning round of events starting with Striker. Kids, come write letters to Santa November 24th through December 12th during open hours. Visit the library writing station to craft your letter to send to the North Pole, or you can bring your letter from home to put in Santa's mailbox, located at the library. Letters will be personally answered by one of Santa's special helpers.
Eden will have a teen and adult Canvas class with Deb on Monday, November 24th at 5 p.m. and again on Tuesday, November 25th at 1 p.m. Paint a beautiful snowman. This is a free event and register to attend.
In Pioneer, kids' yoga story time on Monday, November 24th is at 6 p.m. Little ones can listen to a story and gently move their bodies with simple, calming yoga poses.
West Unity will hold Tail Wagon Tutors on Tuesday, November 25th at 3 p.m. Kids, come practice your reading skills by reading a story to trained therapy dogs.
Edgerton is doing Thanksgiving Fresh Flowers program on both November 24th and 25th at 1 p.m. Bring in a small container and the library will provide you with fresh orange and yellow flowers along with festive ribbon to make your own centerpiece for your Thanksgiving meal. Please register to attend.
And ending with Brian's Santa Arrival Parade Open House on Friday, November 28th at 6 p.m. Get in the holiday spirit and stop over to the library before, during, and after the town parade. Warm up with hot chocolate, take pictures with Larry and Lily, the library lions, and kids get to pick out a free winter-themed book.
Well, that is everything we have for this episode of Overdue Conversation, so please stay tuned for our next one.